Hey guys, Happy New Year. I know we've shown several videos since the new year, but I don't think we've said Happy New Year yet. So hope you guys had a great Christmas season and a great Happy New Year. Hope things are going well for you. It's still a little chilly here. Sure it is probably where you're at as well. Today we are doing another episode of Sign Carvers of the Day. It's been, gosh, almost a month. So it's time to do some more of these. We'll have 20 of these. And these will be slotted between November 4th and November 16th. So if you sent me pictures in that window of time, they should be in this group. If they're not, if your picture isn't and you did send it in that window, let me know. Maybe somehow I missed it or something. Anyway, let's jump right in. So first we have Gary Zellner. Gary did an awesome job on this sign. I love the whole wood colored background along with black. I just think I love the different backgrounds. The backgrounds for the land part and the air part is more vertical, kind of like the sandblasted look. Anyway, Gary made this for his nephew for their wedding, and it's got two different backgrounds. Awesome job, Gary. Love it. Next, we have Ed Roberts. Ryan and I were fortunate to meet Ed in person down in Phoenix when we were down there for the Woodworkers Source competition that we did down in Tempe. Anyway, I got to spend most of the day with Ed. He was just kind of hanging around and got to know him. Just a terrific guy, a true patriot. And this sign that he brought, and we took this picture down there, came out awesome. Just love it. Great job, Ed. Hope we get down there and meet up with you again sometime soon. Next, we have Darlene Tarleton. We actually got to meet Darlene and Rowdy when we were in North Carolina. And this is Darlene's first sign that she did a couple years ago. Phenomenal work. Darlene is super sweet lady, and Rowdy is one of our favorites. He's one of our favorite fans for sure. Anyway, you guys probably have already seen pictures of Rowdy. Anyway, great job, Darlene. I actually, when we met Darlene, I didn't realize that she was a sign carver, but this is absolutely stunning. She did this a couple years ago, actually. So, great work, Darlene. Hopefully, we'll get back there and see you again. Next, we have Rick Paquin. I hope I'm saying that right, Rick. This is Rick's first sign, and this is in honor of his first grandchild who will be born in February. Terrific job, Rick, using our Western letters and a couple of our templates. Looks like it was done on cedar fencing. I don't know that for sure, but that's what it looks like. Terrific job, Rick, especially for your first one. Next, we have our friend Mike Locke from Northern California. Ryan actually got to meet Mike, and I did too over Christmas season. So this is one of his first signs. Great job, Mike. I love the background and used our fatty font there. Terrific work, Mike. Keep it up, buddy. Next, we have Bert Graham. And this is one, Bert does some amazing signs. I love his edge here. Using, I'm assuming he's using some kind of power carver and using our beer mug templates. Great job, Bert, as always. I think this is cedar, if I'm not mistaken. I think Bert has access to a lot of cedar up there in Canada. Next, we have Stephen Lewis, and he's got 3 different layers on this sign. Beautiful Harley Davidson sign. Obviously, this is not for sale because you can't do that. So this must be for his personal use, I'm sure, in his garage. And he made this actually several years ago. Terrific job, Stephen. Absolutely love it. Beautiful work. Next, we have our friend Michelle Scarantino down from Texas. We got to meet Michelle a couple years ago when we were in Texas doing our road show. Beautiful work here, Michelle. And this is out of poplar. Used our profile bit, our 60 degree and the 90 degree. Love it. Great job, Michelle. Hope you're doing well down there. Next, we have Joe DeAngelis. This was one of his first signs, and he did one of these as a gift for his mom's rheumatologist, and the other is an order from his doctor. So these are both terrific. I love the background. I love the wood versus the black, kind of opposite of a lot of what we do. Terrific job, Joe. I absolutely love it. I'm sure the doctors loved them as well. Next, we have Jay. Jay does these. Jay's been on our show many times, and Jay does these as donations for people that have lost loved ones. And this is just another great representative of that. This is Tim, who was passed away in a motorcycle accident, and this is made out of laminated pine, 16 by 20. Another beautiful work, Jay. I think you're doing great stuff, buddy. Next, we have Stephen Pankey. Nice piece of cedar and a beautiful Indian chief, I guess. I'm not an Indian expert, but looks like a chief. And I love the edge. I think the edge is absolutely perfect for this kind of sign. The cedar looks terrific. Love the colors. Stephen, great job, buddy. Love it. Next, we have Irvin LeCue. I hope I'm saying that right. I apologize if I got it wrong, Irvin. This is a piece of red oak, and this is for his niece's wedding. Used some of our templates there and our layout letters. Terrific job. And red oak isn't the easiest to carve. You did a really good job for being a very hard board. Great job, Irvin. Next, we have Fabrice Best over in France. And this is another portrait that he has done. He's done many of these, and we've shown his signs many times on our channel on these SCOTDs. And this one is another spectacular piece of work. Great job, Fabrice. Used pine and black and silver paint. Next, we have Dave Orlando, an 18-inch round from Home Depot. Put a halcyon finish on it, and he used the profile bit. If I'm not mistaken, that's probably Tom Brady. That would be my guess. Back when I used to watch football, that's what he looked like. So anyway, Dave, great job, buddy. I love it. Next, we have Melinda Allen. And I remember talking to Melinda quite a bit, and she needed some of my advice on this sign that she made for her dad, who is a Vietnam vet, and he's been having some health challenges. So she gave this to him for Veterans Day, and I think she did a phenomenal job. Just great job, Melinda. And thank you to all our veterans out there and all of our military people. Thank you for your service. Next, we have Jim Kotchenberger. We actually was fortunate to meet Jim when we were in North Carolina, and Jim's a guy that looks a lot like Trace Atkins. So that's for you, Jim. Anyway, great job on this sign. And I'm not sure the wood that's involved in this. It looks like we have some laminated boards or some glued together edge glued boards, and carved it really deep. It's a great version of the Live to Ride sign. Terrific work, Jim. This one is really cool. Jonathan Anderson. So I was curious how he did this. So this is one of his first projects that he's done with a router. So he used a profile bit, the spiral upcut, and the numbers were cut out and filled with epoxy hunter green. But before he did that, he did a green on the surface of the board, and then he put white over the top of it. Then when he sanded some of the white off, it gave it a really cool white and green distressed look. I think this is really fantastic. What a great idea. Terrific job, Jonathan. I love it. Next, we have Joshua Jorgensen, his very first sign. This is for his woodshop business. And I gotta say, this is 8.5 by 11. And when you look at the detail on this, for being his first sign, those little letters, outset letters, fantastic job, Joshua. I just think you did a terrific job on this. And he did it with a profile bit. He didn't even have a carving liner, just did it with a profile bit. So keep up the great work, Joshua. You got a great sign carving future in front of you. Terrific work. Rob Riley. Rob bought our old DVDs, or it could have been actually the VHSs, 9 years ago, and started making signs, and then he took a hiatus, and now he's starting to make signs again. So congratulations, Rob. This looks terrific, and we appreciate you watching, buddy. We appreciate the business. Keep it up. Next, we have Marty Larson. This one is near and dear to my heart. The Keep On Truckin' logo was back, I believe, from the 70s. This is one that Dad and I carved a lot when we were out at flea markets and doing all kinds of craft shows. The Keep On Truckin' logo, I didn't even realize it was still around, but we did a lot of tailgates with this. So this is very, very popular, or it was, and I hope it comes back. I think it's really a neat logo. So he did some torching on this and then roughed up the ends, and this is Marty's second sign ever. Terrific job. All right, there you go, guys. That is 20 of some really cool sign carvers of the day. So if you guys want to send your pictures to me, please email them to me directly, eric@makeawoodsign.com. Please don't send them through Facebook or Instagram. Send them directly to my email is the best way for me, and I will be happy to share them with the community. So thanks so much for watching, guys. We so appreciate you. Again, I hope 2023 is your best year yet. It's starting out great for us. We love you guys. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.